Hello children, welcome to the YouTube channel Guru of Social. Today's our topic is about reading maps of different kinds. So in the topic itself it is very clear why we have to read different kinds of maps. Today if we look at the world around us where we are living, this world is distributed with many diversities. What do you mean by diversities? Varieties. What might be the diversities you are expecting here? Let us list out one by one. Landforms, vegetation, then again population, languages, yes, religions, caste, climate, altitude, etc. So once if you look into the every diversity in a detailed way, you can take mountains, plateaus, plains, vegetation, plant life, means it may be regarding the crops, population, number of people living in that particular place, languages, Hindi, English, etc. Religions, yes, Hindus, Muslims, etc. Caste, so and so. Climatic conditions, altitude, height of place. So in a detailed way, we have listed out many diversities here like landforms, vegetation, population, languages, religions, caste, climate, altitude. The world around us is being distributed with these many diversities from which we have listed out only few of them. So all these diversities are playing vital role, and even there is an impact of all these diversities on the human life. Yes, of course, when we are living in the height places, the temperature could be considered here. Height places, the temperatures will fall down. What do you mean by altitude here? Height of a place. So if the height of a place is going to be considered very high, automatically the temperatures fall down. If the height of the place is low, automatically the temperatures will increase. So temperatures are again going to depend on the altitude. In the same way, the climatic conditions, all the places never go with the same climatic conditions. In north zones, south zones, definitely it varies. Coming from the west to east, the climatic conditional factors are changing. They are going to vary from one place to another place. Religions, if you are taking, all the religious people are not living in one place. Okay, and languages, population. So these all factors, these all diversities in the world where we are living are playing vital role, and they are going to play an impact on the human life. Yes, for example, I am living in Telangana. What is Telangana? Definitely I have to focus on the landform plateau. So what will be the climatic condition? What is the population? If I want to live in this place, I have to consider all these diversities, whether I am going to be convenient to live in Telangana or not. Depending on these diversities, definitely I have to prefer a detailed study. So in this way, we can study about each and every factor, whether that place is impacted with high temperature factors or low temperature factors? What is the impact of the coastal regions, climatic factors of those areas? How the human life is going to be affected? What are the crops grown there? What types of forests are being distributed over that area? What are the pulses available in that area? So these are the factors which are going to be studied by us. If we go on study in a detailed way, this is only possible with the help of different kinds of maps. Okay, for example, I am preparing a project. It is totally regarding Telangana Sakutumba survey record. Now what I have to find out here, Sakutumba survey record means definitely I have to focus on the population. So first of all, I would prefer definitely the fact population. What is the total number of strength or the population living in the Telangana state? So here I require what to be projected? Population map. So in this way, I can focus on each and every factor and then I can have a detailed study. So the types of maps which are giving you an accurate and detailed information, this kind of maps can be defined as topographical maps. As the topic came, so I have given you the definition about the topographic map. So what are topographic maps here? The maps which are giving you an accurate, detailed information about the physical features and as well as the man-made features which are being projected on the earth. So that detailed and accurate information can be given by the topographical maps. So now let us go for the next topic which is given. They have given you one political map of our country India. Let us get into that about focusing on the states and capitals. Whenever we draw the map, see here states and capital means definitely it is about political map. It will give the information about the location of a place, states and capitals of India. First focus should be on the directions. The cartographers must and should focus on this. Now let us go for the drawing of outline map of India. A while of time, let us take the locations like this: Mumbai, Bhopal, Hyderabad. These three places are more enough for us. Let us go for. There is a character, Meher. What the question they are asking actually? If Meher starts from Hyderabad and reach his destination Mumbai, from which direction to which direction he is traveling? So this is possible to be given only depending on the directions concept. When you are going to take this as the north, this as the south and this as the east and this is west, just look into it here. Of course, we took already the directions, but for your clear information. Now, for example, I am starting from here. So this is definitely south direction, right? So south and is traveling towards west means what is his starting point direction? South. And what is his destination direction? West. So Meher is traveling from south to west. In the same way, for example, he is traveling from Hyderabad to Bhopal. Then again, Hyderabad to Bhopal. The another question. What you have to give the answer? He started from Hyderabad. Means he started from south. Very good. And he is reaching towards, yes, north. So his destination direction is north. So are you clear how to sort out now? Depending on the directions concept. In the same way, let us go with the concept of dealing distance. So let us go with the second component scale. 1 centimeter scale distance is equal to real ground distance 200 kilometers. I am going to consider, children. So depending on the scale distance, I am going to now consider Sita traveled from Bhopal to Hyderabad. Now actually I don't know what is the real ground distance and what is the scale distance. Now what I am going to do, I am going to draw a line which is connecting these 2 points. Yes. So I will consider this as a point A and this as a point B. Now what is the point A here? Bhopal. Okay. And what is the point B? Hyderabad. What did I do? I have drawn a line here. So what do you call this kind of lines actually, which are linking these 2 points of traveling? They are called as contour lines, children. What you call them? Contour lines or even iso lines. Yes. What actually these lines are doing here? Let me give the definition. Lines. Isolines or contour lines are the lines which join the places on the land with equal heights. With join the heights of the places on the land equally or divide equally. Is it clear? So these contour lines, for example, I am using here this concept of contour lines to find out the distance. How? Actually, I don't know the real ground distance. What I am doing, I am going to keep the scale on this line. And when I am going to keep the scale on this line, definitely it will be in this manner. Means 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters. So when I put the scale on this contour line or iso line, I got the scale distance is equal to 4 centimeters. So I don't know what is the real ground distance, but when I have reduced the scale distance to the real ground distance, that is of 1 centimeter, is equal to 200 kilometers of real ground distance. Now it will become very easy for me. What is the distance traveled by Sita from Bhopal to Hyderabad? What I have to do here now? Simply, I have to multiply 4 into 200. It will be 800 kilometers. Means Sita traveled 800 kilometers of real ground distance, which I made it possible to solve with the scale distance. Now, the third component, symbols, I told you very clearly, not only direction, scale, but symbols also play an impact on the cartography skills. So here, what are the mostly symbols I have used? Can you find here, children? Yes, with the preparation fact of index, I will prepare it here. Please look into it clearly. I have used here 3 symbols, children. One is point symbol, another is the line symbol, which is curved line, another is the straight line symbol. So these symbols which I am using as a conventional or common symbols, which I am using it is to give you the location of a place. The point symbol I am using to give the location of a place, and the line symbol, the curved line, it is acting as the outline of India. Is it clear? And the straight line, I am using it as a contour line. Have you seen now? This is a complete map. This is not at all a sketch because the detailed three components, direction, scale and index with the execution of the symbols and the case studies are being sorted out. Are you clear here? Yes. Now let us go for the next level.